Hello everyone, today I'm going to be playing Poppy Playtime in Minecraft. Not just chapter 1, but chapter 2 too. After delaying the video for a longer time, I'm now glad to tell you guys that this is the perfect map, and I'm going to put the map as a zip data into the description of this video so that you can download this map if you want to play it in Minecraft 1.19.4. Anyways, enjoy this video. Okay guys, and now let's just get into the map. I labeled it Horror Survival Games, since I'm not only just building Poppy Playtime in Minecraft, but also building some other indie horror games, such as Bendy and the Ink Machine, in that exact world. And if you want to see it, here you have just a small little peek for the Bendy and the Ink Machine map. Here we're going to be playing Poppy Playtime, and if you want to see it, I could actually just play the backrooms in Minecraft 2 for another video, since I'm already done with this map. But let's just get straight into Poppy Playtime. Okay guys, and now we've arrived at the factory. From the logo of Poppy Playtime, Chapter 1, A Tight Squeeze. We're going to enter. And well, the first thing we can notice already is that here we have the gigantic Huggy Wuggy painting on the wall. Well, we can already see it's a little bit calmed down. You have the letters shop, welcome, office and exit. And in the original game we want to get to the main area, and the main area right now is blocked off with a barrier block. And we just need to imagine that we can't access this area yet. Where we need to go is to the shop, and in this shop, in the original game, there would be a train, and it would have a special color pattern that you would need to remember for the code for the office. But in this scenario, I just put a chest into a minecart, and you need to grab it in the right moment so that you can get the lever for the office. You need to go to the office first, and this is staff only area, so here we entered this first area with the computers, and we're just going to press this button. I'm explaining this just in a second. We have a book, or in the original game a tape. I made it so that you can actually have all of the tapes in this world by books, and I'm just going to read it to you. The grab pack, shoot with right click, don't throw onto people, activate doors with shooting on the hand buttons. What's the time? Playtime. You can destroy all of the glass for the bow, since the grab pack, or the blue hand for the grab pack, is in my world. It is just a bow which you can use for shooting targets to access doors. As you might have noticed, the barrier block is just gone, since with that command block we just deleted this block, and now we can access the area. We shoot this and we go through here. This is a small little mechanic where you have a redstone staircase going to the door. We finally meet Huggy Wuggy. Sadly though, I'm not going to be able to make him disappear without using mods. And if you haven't noticed already, this is a vanilla server. This is a vanilla map, so there's no such thing as mods or texture packs or resource packs for, you know, making a monster look like a Huggy Wuggy. So we're just going to have it as a statue. And well, here we have the sign for him being made in 1948, and we need to get to another area, which is this one. We don't have a lever and we don't have a target either, so we need to find another area where we can go, and maybe we can go into the power area, but we need another lever. And in the original game, you would try to open this door, and then Huggy Wuggy would have in this hand, he would have a key. Instead, I'm just going to make it, have him holding the key in the other hand for the power room. And now we can access the power area where we are going to do our first puzzle of the day. And this is going to be a little redstone puzzle. We need to connect it all the way over here. Now we got a target, and well, this target can now be placed right here, and if you shoot it, it's opening again, and with the same mechanic, by the way. And now we're in the next area, and this is a long hallway. We have the stairway to hell sign, and now we are going through a very dark hallway, which finally ends in Bay 2, which is another area, and a very important one, because we need to get the red hand, and we have levers. We need 4 of them, as the sign already says and as the name says, for those doors. So we can open the first one, and we can see we need 4 levers, and we're just going to drop down into this area here, and over here around this factory, and there are the levers hidden around, and we need to get into this area, and if we shoot it we could enter, but as you can see there is a hole that we need to block off with the red hand to continue our run. And I'm just going to find all of the levers. We have one lever left that is going to be used for command block, which gives us 5 blocks of redstone. Those 5 redstone blocks are going to be our red hand. Now we're going to take a little roller coaster ride into the vent system of Poppy Playtime, and here we don't actually have a big puzzle that we need to solve, unlike in the original game. All we need to do is do this and just continue. We don't actually need to do a lot. Now guys, we're in my favorite area, the make a friend area, where you actually build the make a friend toy. In this barrel there is a lever for the machine. Here we have 2 command blocks, and if we place this lever to those command blocks where it belongs, we get 6 wheat, which is a little bit weird. And well, we need another one for this area, for this command block, and we can go upstairs. You need 9 redstone, which you get from 1 redstone block. So now you need to craft it into 9 redstone dust, and well, we use some of that dust to actually complete the puzzle. And now we have the second lever, and now that we've done this, we can go and take a look what the other one gives us. It's 3 wheat. Here's a hidden crafting table that says you can craft a hay bale with 9 wheat. So we're just going to do this, and now for all of the pros in Minecraft, you can already see that you can craft a target out of this. So now we've crafted a target, have 1 redstone dust left, and of course 2 blocks of redstone, and we can place this target right here, and with the grab pack we're going to shoot it again. We're now at the other end of this hallway. Here's the stairway to hell again, this kissy-missy hallway, and unlike in the original game where you would be chased by Huggy Wuggy, now I'm going to do it that you actually just need to enter the security vent system, which is this system where you be chased through by Huggy Wuggy, and we're just going through it until there is actually a scene where you need to run for your life, since it would have been a little bit too difficult for something to chase us. So we're just going to do it, and we're just going to give us potion effects that are going to almost kill us, and we need to speedrun through this vent system as fast as we can so that we don't die because of this effect that is going to happen right now. I'm not going to talk because it's pretty difficult, and I actually timed it very good, so you need to really run fast before this wither and poison kills you, and you should not make any mistake. You need to sneak through here and here's a blocked off door which you need the 1 redstone for. And just down here we are now in the void area with the poppy flower. There was as the actual task, we were given to find the poppy flower in the beginning of the game. We got a letter and it said find the flower. Well, now we've found it and there's a tape here. I haven't shown all of the tapes. I put them right where you would find them in the original game, but I think I'm just going to show you the experiment 1006 tapes, that important tapes, and well, I'm just going to read it to you. Final log. In relation, experiment 1006, the prototype. Coordination and cooperation evidently within a skill set, as well as the skill set of all other experiments of this type. Though still missing, today's events are now doped in relation to him. His absence was a flawed scientific process which should have under no circumstances been left unaccounted for. That's why I'm making this log, so that this same mistake won't be made twice. Any future experiments will need to be contained and disposed of in a secure location. I'm not worried about myself. One breakthrough and I'll be back. We must forge onwards in the name of science, whether those who are beneath us understand it or not. End of. Well guys, I want you to think about this since it's actually very important for the lore that the games are telling us, and it has to do that there is a bigger body initiative which eventually creates those toys. And well, this is the end of chapter 1. We have reached Poppy, Steve, inside of her little glass prison, just like Annabelle the doll. And if we put this button, nothing's going to happen. At least that's what it seems like. There is a blocked off area now, and we can now enter this area, which leads to chapter 2. And well, that's chapter 1, guys. I'm just gonna carry on with chapter 2 now. Now we've reached chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime, and we're going through this factory again. We just got regeneration, which is a little bit weird, but we got it. And we have a blocked off door named Elliot Ludwig, the founder of this area. And as a mechanic for this new feature from chapter 2, I've actually decided to use ender pearls, because with ender pearls you can perfectly swing around the location. Just like this, you just got around here. There are barrier blocks, so you can't jump across. And in this storage room we have Elliot Ludwig's keys. And we're just going to swing back, and we can now enter this area. And we have collectible statues in chapter 2 as well as tapes and notes. But I'm not going to show you those since you can either just explore them yourself in my map, or you're just going to watch a video show you everything. Now in this area, normally Poppy would show up and thank us and for helping her get free again, and we would need to make a little puzzle with pillars and all this stuff. But we're just going to shoot this target, which, well, for us did nothing, but it actually did something. We need to go back. Green hat usable. We need to get back into the vent, all the way back to the hallway, since there was a second hallway where we could go, and there was a barrier block before. Now with that target shot, this barrier block is no longer in existence, and we need to swing around the actual danger zones. And well, okay, we didn't do it the first try. Okay guys, we're back in the area where we need to swing across, and well, now we've made it, luckily. And now we are in an even deeper area in this factory with very weird, places. This is some kind of group center, you could say, for the research production center, for the game station, for the innovation and play place, play care area. And we just need to jump down this hole to slide down an imaginable slide to get to the game station. Now we slide it down the Elliot Ludwig area, but there's also a Leaf Pierre, an Eddie MNR, a Stella Graber, and an unnamed area. And with this command block, the game station has now opened, and we can go through here all the way through this very dark hallway, use our last redstone block for the entrance, and well, now we are in the game station zone. And yeah, the area is pretty big. We have lots of things to explore here, but we're just going to go all the way up to the musical memory command block, and when we press it, actually there opens a door for this game musical memory. And before we go through here, we need to progress through the next area, and this is called the molding room. And we're just going to lighten this area up, and we have a little puzzle to do here. And this puzzle is pretty easy. All you need to do is take a look in the back, since there are barrels at this thing. And now we got 2 redstone dust between our 3 redstone dust, and with this 2 redstone we can open this door. And here we have a barrier block. The green hand usable sign already says use your E-pearl, so we're just going to do this. We have 9 left, which is not a lot. We wasted 2, so this could be a problem, but we are now in the area where we actually play the game. We would have Bonzo above us, you know, slowly coming towards us, but again, it's a little bit difficult to do. We have buttons to place. For example, blue, green, yellow, and red. We have a respawn point button, which we're going to press, since otherwise we don't know what to do. And we have a very colorful floor. And maybe, I don't know if you think like that, but the first thing that would come in mind for me is to count the colors, and the color that has the most patterns on the floor is probably the right one. So we're just going to do this. We have 3 red wool, we have many, we have 8 green wool, 7 yellow wool, and 5 blue wool. And with that, green is the biggest one, so we're going to press it, and we didn't die, and this area now kind of opened. And as you can kind of see, there is a green hand usable button for teleporting up here. You can see it easily, and we need to press this button, jump back down, and we now are in the more more factory-like area. We're going through a vent, and well guys, this just left us, this vent, into the so-called rejected toy area, where we have lots of shelves with books that are telling us what rejected items there are. Where we have a very beautiful Ron the dinosaur, he was called, yes. And we have a collectible Bonzo bunny statue. And we have a staircase up here and a staircase up there. And we need to progress over into that area. We have another rejected thing over here. Lots more switches that don't do anything, since you need to use your redstone dust to open up this piston, to activate this piston, so that you can go up here without spending too many ender pearls. And well, after going through this very long tunnel, we are all the way back in the musical memory area. But before this, we're going to take the lever for the Whack a Woggy game. And now we're back in the game station. We've completed this game, and we can carry on and place this lever over here to activate it. And now this door opened, and in here we have a storage room for all the grab packs that we can't access, and we have the actual area, and well, we are just going into it. We have a respawn point command block again. I recommend you to use those on your playthrough if you want to play this map, since the games are pretty difficult. You can see that there is an acacia button and that there is another acacia button, I think it looks like, or an oak button, and all of the other ones are made out of stone and polished black stone and all that stone. So we're just going to shoot the ones that are made out of wood, and if we do this we get levers, 2 of them actually, and with those 2 we can carry on next area. And in this area we need to go up staircase. Here we go. There is a collectible Kissimisi statue, just gonna say. And well, we're now in the barrier area where we would meet Kissimisi right here, but we can't do that, so we're just going to use the green hand to swing across here, and well, this area is blocked off with barriers, and here we have Barry, and we need to push Barry all the way to his demise eventually. There's a tape here, and we need to push him over to the area where we came from. So we go all the way back, use another ender pearl to swing across here, and now Barry is just in this area. And when we get him onto here, we get an oak button with what we can open this door, and we have another long hallway that just eventually leads up to a staircase, and this leads us above the Wagga Wuggy area, and we get the lever for the statues. We jump down, and we're now in this area again, where we can go up these stairs again and play the last game, statues. And before we can enter the actual game, we need to do a little bit of a puzzle. We need to find some redstone dust in the barrels, and here we go. 1, 4, 6. This is enough, I think. And with that we just got a lever, and with this lever we can go in. Door eventually closes, and we have a jump and run instead of a Squid Game like game. And I think this jump and run is pretty good and pretty difficult too. I don't think it is very easy. See, I just died. And we are going to do it. We're not going to cheat anything. We are going to just beat this. And even though it takes us some attempts, you could say. And now we have almost died there. And now we have a target that is going to put this into where I can jump on it. And just for all of you who want to find the collectibles, there is a secret shulker box that gives you the collectible PJ Pogapillar statue. Now let's carry on. We need to do this, and wow, this was pretty difficult, but we did it. Now there is some basic jump and run. Even that I can't do. Yeah, finally, after many attempts, we are now in the next area, or in the next parkour area. And we have some ladder jumps. We almost did it. Finally. Yeah, we did it. Well, it was pretty difficult. I don't really like those ladder jumps, but you can make them, and we have a very hidden barrier block, which leaves us to another. Okay, guys, and well, this leads us to another one, and we now have an invisible jump and run with barrier blocks. It is pretty easy actually, and well, if you know the game, you should not jump down there. You should use your ender pearl to teleport over here into this area where the scientists are watching the children do the parkour into the lava. And well, we are now in a deep area. We need to use the green hand once again, another time, and another time. And we just have one left, which is pretty difficult and very bad. But we're going through the vents again, and we now are in the water treatment area. And perfectly timed, we have another stack of ender pearls. Now we have 16 again. We have another tape, and we need to go to this area. Just gonna teleport to it since we now have lots of ender pearls left, and this is almost the end of the game. And here we need to use our green hands to teleport all the way around here to find the right one where the button is for the scientist area. And just gonna say, there is secretly another statue, collectible one, to find here. We found the key, okay, nice. But there is another statue to find there. We swim around, here's the game station, another tape. And here we have the scientists only area with the button we can enter. Here we have the library room, and we're now in the boogie bot area. At least that's what I call it, since there in the original game there is a cutout from boogie bot. And we have another puzzle. It goes all the way through here, and it opens this door, only usable with experimental key room. And we need to time this, go in here. We could use the vent, but it takes a long time. Here, green hand usable. Need to. Let's do this once again. There we go. And well, here we can collect 5 redstone dust. There's another tape, lots of tapes, and we need to use this redstone dust to open this door forever. And we're back in this area again, and with this one redstone dust we can connect the door to the storage room. And now we have the key for the experiment room. We're going to place it onto the command block, and now the door is going to open, and we're going to be able to go right inside there. But instead there is now the time for Mummy Longlegs to find us. And in the original game, Mummy Longlegs jumps down, counts down to 0 and tries to chase us or play hide and seek. But in this instance we're just going to use this pretty difficult mechanic, and we're going to just speed run through this area, through this dirt area, and we're going through it. Now we're in vents again. Here's a collectible Mummy Longlegs statue, don't forget this one. And we are in the ending area. We have another tape, and we need to collect the next key for the exit, for the emergency exit. There's a door here. So we're just going through it, and we're in bay 2 again, and there's a green hand usable. We're going to go up here, gonna place it onto here. Usually Mummy Longlegs would chase us 2 times before the actual ending chase scene, but we're just going to do this. We're going to collect this polished blackstone button, and with this one we can get a lever as well as get the ability to use this lever for this door. And now we really need full hell, because as you can easily see from all those command blocks, there's lots of things going to happen now, since this is the chase scene between Mummy Longlegs and you. And well, we have nausea effect, we have regeneration and wither. This door is now open. You can go through here, and you need to run as fast as possible. Don't go onto those plates. Those are like Mummy Longlegs' hands. They are going to kill you. And you need to use your green hand 2 times. And well, we died, we suffocated. Okay, we're back again, and let's do this. Oh, wait. Okay. Let us speedrun through this now. Oh god, we fell into the water. I am unsure if we're going to do this. Okay, press this, and we are back in the exit area with the lever. There was always this thing here. And well, we got a little bit of regeneration. Thanks very much. And now we are in the final area, where if we place our grab pack right here, Mummy Longlegs would start chasing us once again. We're gonna do it like this. Press this. And well, that's it for Mummy Longlegs. She's not coming back, I would be guessing. And wow, that was, in the original game it was way more gruesome than well, the Ravager dying from magma. Here we have the next Experiment 1006 tape. I'm going to read it to you. Log code 08502. In relation, Experiment 1006, the prototype. A close call occurred this week in which he nearly breached containment. The prototype seemingly disassembled the digital alarm clock within his room and utilized the battery along with several other components to create a laser pointer, which he then fired into the security camera, disabling it. These actions allowed him 28.3 seconds completely unmotionized. Once function returned to the camera, the room appeared to be empty. One surveillance specialist went in to confirm his absence. However, upon opening the door, she realized that the prototype had hidden inside one of the camera's blind spots. The prototype attempted to escape through the open door. However, another surveillance specialist was able to remotely relock the door, despite this other specialist still being inside. One casualty occurred. The prototype seems to possess an unprecedented level of intelligence beyond that of all other test subjects, as well as an alarming willingness to commit violence. Further suppression treatments will need to be enacted to ensure that no other experiment develops these qualities. Experiment 1170, Huggy Wuggy, remains the optimal outcome due to his sufficient intelligence paired with maximum obedience. End of log. Well guys, and that just confirms that the Experiment 1006 is not Huggy Wuggy, and it confirms that 1006 is very intelligent. We have some more notes and a lever which we're going to use to get to these slides to go down into this area. We are now at the train station. I'm going to place it here, and we can go. We press this, we get a minecart, we can place it here. Before we do that, I'm going to use one of the enderpearls to not suffocate myself, but instead to get up there to tell you that there's a collectible hand statue, the secret hand, which is actually claw, and many people are speculating that this is 1006. Me as well, I think this is definitely 1006, collecting Mummy Longlegs' body and maybe even Huggy Wuggy's from chapter 1. And well, now that I showed you this, I can go into the minecart and well, well, this is it, guys. This is the end of chapter 2. You crash with your train. And next up, there is going to be Playcare. There was already a teaser trailer. I'm very excited for this game. I'm going to speedrun it again, and I'm going to build it eventually as soon as the game comes out. I'm going to build it in Minecraft once again. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this one, please leave a like. I really put a lot of effort into this Poppy Playtime map. If you want to see Bendy and the Ink Machine chapter 1, 2, 4, or if you want to see Backrooms, realistic style and puzzle style, then comment and just say what you want to see, since I have built some of it into Minecraft. If you want to see more projects, leave a like, tell me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.